Welcome to the Rich Flow of Life podcast. Join Valerie Kanay, the award-winning authority author, as she takes you on a journey for your personal evolution. Valerie Kanay talks to enlightened featured guests who hold the keys to unlock your unique life situation. They each bring to the table their very powerful personal spin to inspire and empower you to learn to step up your game into the rich flow of life.
Hello, everybody. I'm Valerie Kanay, and on today's program, joining me is Nina Ganguli. Nina is the award-winning author of the book Confessions of a Aholic. Oh, yes, my friend. She's going to take us from how to go from that I can't to I can. Nina is the life-changing agent. And boy, I tell you, she has the experience, the knowledge, and the know-how. You listen, let me tell you, my friend is the survivor of incest herself. But she didn't leave it just at that. She is the founder of the Apostrophe Project, where she helped women turn their life around into a marvelous I can. And Nina's joining me, and she's going to take it from there and tell us all about the aholic Rehab, what it means to be part of a whole movement designed to help 365 people in the year 2016. And I'm going to leave it all to Nina to take the baton on that and fill us in from there. So welcome, Nina Ganguli. I'm so proud and pleased to have you again.
Oh, thank you, Valerie. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. I'm so honored and humbled to be talking to you and reaching out to your listeners. It's such an honor. Thank you.
You're welcome, dear. So just start right in where you like to, and we got the aholic Rehab. I love that.
Mm-hmm. So, I'll give you a quick rundown of my story. As you had mentioned, I am a survivor of incest. And when you are a survivor of any type of abuse, whether it's sexual, physical, emotional, you are put into a box. And you only see yourself inside a box. You don't even know you're in that box. And you trudge along life thinking you're in a box. And all of a sudden usually something big happens. This is what I've learned from my own story, what I've learned from everybody else's stories, women that I've worked with. There's always a catalyst for change. Either you hit rock bottom or you see someone else hit rock bottom and it resonates with you. My rock bottom was when my abuser died, who was my father. I had zero idea of who I was because until I was 37, until he died, I lived according to his identity of who I should be. And, standing there in that time, not knowing who I was, who to answer to, I had to figure out how to fix it because, I'm a fixer. And luckily for me, I found a path that was, for me, so enlightening. First thing was I made a relationship and developed a relationship with God. That was the biggest piece. The biggest piece for me was having that relationship, realizing that there is someone out there, a God bigger than me, a God who loves me because I show up every day.
That's awesome. So your spirituality really helped you pull through.
Absolutely. That was the first step for me, was connecting to God and listening to him. And through the listening, I fell upon my life's purpose. I became a life coach. I walked into my training group and telling you on the first day, I knew it was exactly what I was meant to do.
Awesome.
So what I did was I married all of my life coaching. I married my corporate world. And I wrote a book. I wrote a book.
I love it.
I wrote a book. It took some time for me to get up the courage to do so because of the limiting beliefs, because of the low self-esteem, all the things that you mentioned in the beginning that we deal with when we are struggling. It's how we see ourselves that stops us. And that is why I call myself a aholic. That is why I've coined the term aholic, because I honestly believe the majority of us are addicted to saying, I can't do something.
Okay, so Nina, let's jump right on to that right there, because there's so many people, like you and I both know, our whole thing is about really helping folks, not just throwing out information and hope you grab on. We really want you to get it. So Get into that, darling, and tell these people who the aholics are. Break it down, give it to them straight and arrow. Come on.
All right. So those you as a cantaholic are addicted to deciding that you can't have the life you want. And that is a bunch of crock-a-bull. You can absolutely have the life you want. You just have to know where you are and where you need to go. And that's a program I developed. And my mandate for 2016 is to help one woman a day. One woman, 365 women in 2016 is what my purpose is. And because, if you know, 2016 is a leap year, there's actually 366 days of the year.
Okay.
And I'm going to step into that role of helping myself as well.
So amazing.
So what you're going to see in 2016 is me helping women, helping them change their can't into can, and helping me. I've done a lot of inside work, a ton of work on my self-esteem. And now it's time to step out and do some outside work and work on my physical health. And as you watch, I'm going to use my own system that I created, the 5C system, the 5 steps to recovery, to work through my physical hurdles that I've put up for myself, while I use the system to help women change their mindsets and move forward and live the life and have purpose and fit into their divine calling.
All right. That is so great. Fit into their divine calling. So again, we're speaking to these cantaholic. We're very niche specific here. Not just anybody out here in this world. We're talking to the cantaholic. So we know you're out there. And so the cantaholic, Nina, now what are we going to say to really get them to respond to this message? Because we need you to get on board. So how do we talk to our babies out here? What do we tell them first? We got this program. Tell them a little bit about the program now, what they're going to get out of this thing.
Absolutely. What you are going to get is the first thing you're going to get is clarity. You're going to step into a place and find out where you are right now. You are in this place. You can't go anywhere unless you know where you are. It's like a GPS system. So we're going to position you to know where you are. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to unleash your creativity and build a vision for what you want and who you want to be. And that's the sky's the limit, because until you unleash your creativity, you're not going to be able to fully envision what it is that you want. So we're going to take time and we're going to do that. And then after that, we're going to build a plan. We're going to build a plan to your vision so that you know exactly what you're going to have to do to get to that vision that you've built. And the next thing, which is one of the most important pieces, is overcoming your cantaholism.
Oh, wow.
In this piece, in this module, you're going to address right at the core of those limiting beliefs, the things that are stopping you from moving forward, whether you're afraid to fail, whether you don't think you're good enough, whether you're afraid to rock the boat, whether you think you can't have this or that because somebody else told you. We're going to get down and dirty and we're going to clear all that out so you have a clear path to follow that plan that you've made.
All right, now wait a minute, Nina, you can do all that? You can do all that stuff? Oh my goodness.
I don't do it. You do it. The people, the people who are part of the program, it doesn't happen overnight. Val, you know, none of this happens overnight. It takes work. It just takes your willingness to want to change, want to have your hand held. And that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to motivate you to take action, because you can do step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. And the last step, if you don't do it, you're still going to be in the very same place you were before. So that's key. The key is that we're going to hold you accountable to take action.
Okay, so you're going to walk the walk with me. You ain't going to just talk at me. You're going to walk with me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right. That's so wonderful, because it's what we were all about. You know, I want to see people go from a place of complacency to the place of just wonderfulness, or whatever your bliss is in life, or your rich flow. That's why I say how to live and thrive in the rich flow of life. Whatever your rich flow is, you need to pull up and come out of, so that you can live the life of your choice, of your own dreams. And so Nina has a system, a program designed to help you do that. And the Apostrophe Project is about knocking down that T off of the can't to I can. So I just, I'm so proud of you, Nina, from where you started from, where you built through, and where you came from, because I know a lot of this stuff that we didn't share here And they can catch the previous calls that we've done before if anybody want any further information. And they can always call and reach out to you firsthand. So I think you've given enough content to let anybody know that if you want to move your life from a place of stagnation, a place of embarrassment, a place of shame, a place of low self-esteem, a place of I can't, they told me this, they told me that, and regardless of who told you or did whatever to you, Nina is the go-to person. That's why we call her, in my field, the life change agent. We're beyond the coach stuff. We talking about changes, baby. Right, Nina?
Absolutely. You absolutely can. It just takes a little shift in mindset.
All right. And so what is one thing I do want to say is, how is that shift in mindset able to take place with a person who's just so stuck with people telling them what they can't do? How are you able to make that shift? How is it possible, Nina? They're asking, how is it possible?
You dig into your why. You have to get really clear with why you want to change. When you get clear on why you want to change down deep into your values of what it really, really means to you down deep, what happens in that moment, honestly, Val, is I can't even find the words on how powerful it is when a person connects at the deepest level to their why. And that's what gets them to change. Because imagine when you're on a road, when you're driving on a road and you're going straight, and a slight turn of your wheel can make you go a completely different way than you had ever imagined. And that's really all it is. It can be so minor as just slightly adjusting the steering wheel just to take you into a different direction. What it does is so wow. I can't even find the right words.
So wow, you said it. And it's one of those things where you have to remember, listeners, that when you're trying to do it by yourself, you're going to be stuck in this funk, in this stagnation, because you don't know how to get out of it. And that's why you need a life change agent, somebody who has broken the mold and designed a platform so that you can do it. So that's what Nina has done. She designed the way out. Like sometimes you think, I know I've been in places in my life where I feel like I just had no way out. So you've actually given a clear-cut way out. And that's what I love about you the most, out of all the stuff you've done and have gone through, that you've made a clear-cut way out, right?
Yes, it is very pragmatic. I'm a very concise person. So you will find that you will know exactly what's been going on for you, what's gotten you stuck. And it's simply me guiding you along that to ask yourself questions that you've never been able to do before.
Awesome. So now, Nina, let them know how they can get up on this program, this 365-day, all of this we're talking about. How can we join in and partake in it?
All right. Well, I want you to email me because I want you to be part of the special people, the special list of those people who are going to get on into the program first. And so email me at Nina, Nina, at theapostropheproject.com. So it's the, and then AP as in Peter, OST as in Tom, ROP as in Peter, HE project.com. And I will send out some information to all of those people together so that you're part of that first special launch.
Awesome. And is there some kind of discount for them, Nina, if they're one of the first ones to sign up?
Oh, yes, my friend. There will be a special discount. I have something brewing, so you have to make sure that you connect with me. It's something big, and it's going to be a surprise.
Awesome. I love it. Everybody loves surprises when they get ready to change their life to something more magnificent and wonderful. So, Nina, I so thank you. I appreciate you for joining me. Once again, it's always a delight to talk to you, and I know you recently launched off a lot of things in this past year, and you've had so many phenomenal successes and growth over a short period of time, but it's also been a long period of time, because when you make any time changes in your life, like you said, most often it's not overnight, but if you put the work into it, you can really see your life be something really great and have the life that you want to live. So what are your final thoughts that you want to leave anybody with?
I want to let everyone know that they can, and they're not alone, and there's someone out there to help you. I'm here to help you. I can help you. I have been down in a dark, deep place, and I know how to get you out. So don't feel like you're alone. You're not alone. That you're not alone by yourself. Reach out. and change that can't into can.
All right. So that was Nina Ganguli, Confessions of a Cantaholic, telling us how to go from I can't to I can. Well, Nina, you know I love you dearly, and the program has come to an end. So this is where we part waters, and I say goodbye.
Thank you so much, Valerie. Again, you are such a beautiful spirit. I love what you stand for and what you do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You have been listening to the Rich Flow of Life podcast with host Valerie Kanay. We're most appreciative you took the time to be with us, and thank you. For more action, go subscribe to Valerie Kanay Talks YouTube channel and like us on Facebook at Valerie Kanay Talks and follow us on Twitter at Valerie Kanay. Until next time, we love ya.